Hi, it's Teacher Melissa, and I have a very quick little tip for you today. It is so important that we are very conscious of how our face and our expression looks to students and their parents, even just a few seconds while they are reading something and we're just listening. Now, you might surprise some of you, I am not a natural smiler. I pretty much have RBF. If you don't know what it is, look it up. So I'm pretty much like this. I have like no expression, or my neutral expression actually looks like I'm kind of angry. So I have to be very careful to consciously smile. So we need to be very careful because we don't realize how impactful our neutral face can look when we are listening to a student. Now, when I'm talking, I'm animated, but when a student's reading a long passage, especially in some upper levels, that resting face of ours can just not look nice on camera. So we need to be very conscious and careful of that. So I'm going to pop up a level 7 plus slide. So the student is reading. You can see it's quite a bit of content. Now I want to tell you there were 8 slides in the assessment in a row that were this much content or more reading, and the student was just reading. It was an assessment. I corrected a little bit here and there, but it was an assessment, and it was like long periods of time. Folks, these classes are 50 minutes. So I'm on camera a long time, and I caught myself kind of slipping into my resting face, my neutral face, while the student was reading, and it can just look bad. So I'm going to show you. Here's one where I'm just kind of resting my face. Now I can rest for a second. It hurts if I smile all the time, but we cannot leave it like this for a long time. Personally, I think we need to be a little bit more animated. So here's a better face. Do you see when a student is reading? So just be careful. I can't smile big like this the whole time the student is talking because it hurts after a while. But this is not good. I've seen a lot of clips of other teachers that had the same problem that I do, and we tend to slip into that, and I think we need to be careful. So just practice on camera. Practice slipping to just I remind myself all the time, pleasant expression, pleasant expression. I don't need my big smile. See how this is a little... Now, nod, things like that, but don't slip into this. I have to remind myself, maybe this is like you. Maybe you're a natural smiler and this doesn't pertain to you at all. But I think we really need to be careful about what our expression looks like when a student is just reading a long passage, or they are choosing, they've got 5 sentences and they have to choose. Try to at least keep a neutral expression. If they're answering questions and you're tired of smiling and they're answering a bunch of questions, at least switch to a quizzical expression. At least lets me move my muscles around a bit differently so I'm not hurting from smiling all the time. But please, please pay attention. Watch some of your class playbacks. How often do you... I'm sorry, my neutral expression looks like I am angry. Pay attention to how you look when you rest and you have your resting face, and try to practice a better neutral expression for when you are on camera.